That
Just
won't be a
resting these brittle...
Where to, Captain?
Yes, it's always a good idea to let your head... Welcome on the Marley, Sebastian, your new home. You may rest in front of my cabin.
Gracious as always, Quartermaster.
Ah, and this is the Marley herself speaking. She can be a bit frightening, but eventually you'll get used to each other.
That seems most unlikely.
Hello, Ship Marley.
You're already getting along beautifully. Now, let's face that mirror together and get this farce over with.
A mirror, my lord.
Ah, just some misguided magical device insisting that you and I are in a quarrel. Good snout. So, dear shattered mirror, I present to you Sebastian.
Good day.
Is this thing on?
I presume the mirror will only speak when it is satisfied.
What else could it want? I've righted my wrongs, if you insist on calling them that, and everybody is happy.
My lord, forgive my forwardness, but I believe I know what the holdup could be.
Huh? Oh, well, go on then, Sebastian. It's not like this magical mirror here is deferring to my attempts at conversation.
I have had a long time to reminisce during the many years you have left me behind. I'm not sure I can continue anymore.
Sebastian, all this time of being a pile of bones must have gotten to your head.
Doesn't my lord agree that carrying the remains of his old servant would only hold him back?
You do have heavy bones, Sebastian. What is it you want, then?
A burial by the Maiden's judgment, my lord.
Oh, please, surely I've judged you plenty enough in the past.
The Maiden's judgment concerns itself purely with one's conviction and devotion to the Maiden's sacrifice. It has nothing to do with inconsiderate words my lord has uttered over the years.
And where would we need to go for this?
Gran Alcazar, my lord.
Ah, to break into their fortress once again, to evade their scrutiny and laugh in their faces.
No, my lord, I merely...
So there is one more adventure to be had. Pack my bag, Sebastian. We're going to your funeral.
Set a course, Captain.
Such a formidable church. But there appears to be no confessor in sight.
Confessor? Why should we concern ourselves with such lowly being?
They are trained to perform the Maiden's judgment, to see that it is done properly.
I have spied one at the gardens.
It seems he has taken a stroll. Does my lord think that he could take a peek into that confessor's mind to learn about the Maiden's judgment?
Learn? A vom Pressfahrt, never.
Quartermaster.
Oh, well, as usual, only the best for my servants. Avia, would you kindly choose an appropriate landing again?
Heard what they said.
Of course, you have heard of the beacon.
Back in action. Where the wind blows, cannonballs fly. Sure as the storms.
Sebastian, are you certain that you don't want me to say some words of my own when we send you off?
I would like it to be a bit more sacerdotal than your usual ramblings, my lord.
Sebastian, what you denote as ramblings is my renowned ability to rally crowds.
My lord surely is referring to the time he rallied his sister's wedding party.
Yes, of course. The crowd was so enraptured after my speech.
Yes. Your sister was very glad you reminded everyone that her spouse was going to be her third attempt at marriage.
How far do you and Pincus go back, Sebastian?
I've seen to Pincus since he was born.
Sebastian was the only servant who remained loyal after the von Presswald estate fell to bankruptcy. Now he is working for the honor of serving our house.
My lord, I have followed you under the impression that you would at least attempt to repay me for my services.
Sebastian, but I did. It's just that there were so many other necessary expenses to be covered.
Like the cakes coated in gold foil?
Especially those. That won't
Don't worry, you're dead anyway. Always a pleasure. Let's capture this moment.
They all seek my riches.
Oui.
Greatness personified. Wie Sie wünschen.
I'll hold on to what is mine.
Big problem? Bigger solution.
If there is value, it's mine. Thanks for the ride. Is there treasures? I can smell gold already. The rod reaches far. I'll take that.
Ready for a challenge. Sure as a storm. That wasn't so bad, was it? Ha-ha! A fine shot! I miss the waves under my feet. It's going to be bumpy. Always a pleasure.
I cast for treasure.
This definitely likely a poor choice. To taste the soul of another. Good snout.
Made.
Smoking right.
Got a good head in my chest.
Oui.
They'll bite. Having is better than wanting. My chest is
As you
off
command.
limits.
My qualities are needed.
An offer. Golden greeting.
As you command. Thanks, Marley. Big problem? Bigger solution.
Having is better than wanting.
The cannon is mightier than the sword. I would have forgotten otherwise.
They shall serve.
J'écoute. Quelle surprise!
I cast for treasure. Oh? Finders keepers, right? These memories are foolproof. You'll pay with your demise.
Horde.
I'm glad your memories are still working, Maui.
Anything shiny?
Oui? We could have done without your interference, Molly. I'm glad your memories are still working, Molly.
They too are servants of the maiden.
We attack base.
Aye. Notre fois. The cannon is
An
mightier than
offer
the
I
sword.
can't refuse. Tight lines. Golden opportunity. It's a deal.
I'll keep it stored.
Where the wind blows, cannonballs fly. Little explosives are just as good.
They always fall for it.
Let's not ask for permission.
That one is crushed good. Careful negotiation. Another kind. Debate. Will it yield coin? Is there treasure? The rod reaches far. I'll take that. It will be dealt with.
Now, let me see. A grand many things to say and do. It seems that usually for this procedure they use the Beacon of Judgment. But this confessor has a lousy memory. He doesn't remember any of the things he is supposed to say. He just reads them off one of those iron slabs that are stored in the scriptorium.
Do you think we could acquire such a slab to assure that the words uttered at my judgment are in accordance with the maiden's teachings?
Certainly, Sebastian. Additionally, equipment to ignite the beacon is to be found close by. And some iron dust to sprinkle on the remains should be taken as well. These seem to be all the things. Let's get them swiftly.
It's been
Oi.
a while.
Just fishy fishy. I'll hold on to what's mine.
Say,
I'll hold
fellow
on to what is mine.
Inquisition human, would you know where the
I can
nearest
smell
retreat
gold
is
already.
located?
Treasured memories. Golden greetings.
What? Every little
Nobody
clue.
takes what's mine. We will negotiate it once more. If there is value, it's
that-
mine.
So, well now. Let me tell you what they said.
Finders keepers, right?
The cannon is mightier than the sword. Let's capture this moment in time.
Careful negotiation.
Stray again.
Is there treasure? An offer I can't refuse.
What?
I'll trade
Well,
you.
there's
It sells them. Nobody takes what's mine. The line is sturdy. I'm still recovering. Cursed day. Time to get my head in the game. Fishing for another memory. I'm not looking for common ground. Thank you, Marley. Will it yield coin? You have what I want. Couldn't see eye to eye. Ready to fire. That's a big one. He'll bite. Golden opportunity. The rod reaches far. Nah. It was another kind of bait. The line is sturdy. Finders keepers, right?
What?
Oui.
Heresy.
J'écoute. Sure as the storms.
Lord, my tobacco is getting...
Memory reeled in. Got a good head in my chest. Ready to fire. I can smell gold
One day
already.
you'll catch them all, eh, Quentin?
Enough. Let us go with something else.
I don't look up to anybody. I like long shots. Oui. D'accord. I need
It looks
ammunition.
like you found
Anything shiny?
proper cannon fodder, Gael. Good. My tobacco was getting stale.
I dreamt last night.
Don't sell me short.
Ready for a challenge. Well, I was going to...
Challenge.
They all seek my riches.
I stand
We
against
found
the
no common
tempest.
ground.
And you're still certain that you want to do this? You know you'll always have a place at my side, Sebastian.
Let's
That
not
is
ask for permission.
very kind, my lord. But I've made my peace with the maiden. Now I just want to bask in her glory.
And I thought I knew your type.
Type, my lord?
I didn't expect that you'd long for the embrace of a centuries-old burn victim.
It is funny you should speak to my preferences in these matters, my lord.
Funny? How?
Didn't your last affair involve a courtier that arguably was a cousin of yours?
Ah, yes, I always struggled to untangle the intricacies of my family tree.
I cast for treasure. Finders keepers. Right. I'll hold on to what's landed a heavy one. It's another kind of bait.
Strong arms for some...
I like this one.
It's a treasure. Diamond, proven, emerald. Thank you.
The cannon is mightier than the sword.
Golden greeting. An offer I can't refuse.
Menacing display, Quentin.
I'll remember.
Careful negotiations. It will be dealt with. My golden side. If there is value, it's mine. My head is loose.
I know this.
What? What is that?
Restored.
J'écoute. Anything shiny? Memory after memory.
That is
Ready for a challenge.
My head is loose. It's a deal then.
Ah, yes.
Is there treasure? All right, now ready to fire.
Is it time?
Who? What?
Is it there?
Thank you, Marley.
serve her diligently.
Got a good head in my chest. Just stay patient.
Serve her diligently. The design.
I'll hold on to what is mine. My golden side. It's a deal then.
I know this.
My chest is off limits. What is that?
Reel them in, Quentin.
Is there treasure? Finders keepers, ready to fire.
Do I see? What do we
Try again.
Golden greetings. Memory after memory. I'll hold on to what is mine. Will it yield coin?
What do we have?
My... We will negotiate it once more.
I miss the waves under my feet. Bien sûr.
Now refocus your attention and don't dare.
Don't sell me short. That won't do. Nah, that don't work for me. If there is value, ready to fire. My best piece. Diamonds, rubies, emeralds.
What is that?
The Maiden's Grace is all I need.
What do we
I'll
have
hold on
here?
to what is mine. Got a good head in my chest. Nobody takes what's mine. Tight lines. Another kind of bait. It's a deal.
Bauble is not worth my attention.
Do I see?
I can
Today's
see
studies
it.
concern the properties of the beacon of
Is
justice.
there treasure? Let's reel them in. Ready to fire.
I don't look up to anybody. I like long shots.
Any coin?
A fine
It will be
shot.
dealt.
Wait, swiftly.
They all seek my riches. Finders keepers, right?
Where the wind blows, cannonballs. This is where the fun begins. Aye. Et les canons.
Of course. Of course.
Remember the dead.
But do you trust?
Magnifique.
An offer I can't refuse.
for the ride.
Out, I suppose.
J'écoute. As you command. I do it now. You sure you remember correctly, Mari?
But do you truly?
As you command.
Out of-
Always a pleasure.
It will be dealt.
This one is special.
Big problem. Bigger solution.
A little spectacle just for you.
What is that?
I like long shots.
This shall not go unanswered.
Good capture, Mark.
Darkness will not shelter you forever. The rite's concluded.
Is there
Nothing was
treasure?
found.
If there is value, it's mine.
Do we have?
Nice out. I drive a deadly bargain.
I miss the waves under
Look
my
at all these books. One
Try again.
So the wicked shall be
I'll
cleansed
hold
by
on
fire.
to what is mine. Thank you. Treasured memories.
Frank, it seems.
Nobody takes what's mine. You'll pay
Look at
with
these
your
books.
demise.
One could be reminded of the time when we broke into Louis XIV's library.
Yes, my lord. Even in death, my back still hurts when I think about carrying all those books out of there.
Well, good reading comes at a price, doesn't it?
My lord, you never actually read one of them.
Doesn't it?
My lord, you never actually read one of them.
Who'd have thought they'd all be in French? Darn language nobody can make sense of. No. Doesn't it?
My lord, you never actually read one of them.
Who'd have thought they'd all be in French? Darn language nobody can make sense
My
of.
grass.
Doesn't it?
My lord, you never actually read one of them.
Who'd have thought they'd all be in French? Darn language nobody can make sense of. Doesn't it?
My lord, you never actually read one of them.
Who'd have thought they'd all be in French? Darn language nobody can make sense of. If we'd known Gael at the time, she could have translated them for us.
I admit I would have liked to take a peek at these books. I don't look up to anybody. Wash one. Sure as the stones. Don't fuse. Don't get too comfortable. I stand against the tempest. I can resist the noise. Marvelous.
Commence. At least I'm here now.
Will it yield coin? A deal to remember, Marley.
Oh?
Careful! The host's instinct. Memory reeled in. An offer I can't refuse.
I believe it will be much.
Memory reeled in. I can smell gold already.
I believe it will be much easier to enter the scriptorium in the guise of one of these acolytes.
Maybe killing all of them before achieving just that is not the best idea then.
Nobody takes what's mine.
Well now.
Finders keepers, right? Couldn't see eye to eye. Another
Strong
kind
arms
of
for
faith.
such a
Not
bony
yet.
man.
Not yet. My chest is off limits.
I miss the waves under my feet.
This is the dust. Now, what would one do with a bag of weighty dirt at a funeral?
Sprinkling the iron dust of the maiden on the burning pyre symbolizes her willingness to burn alongside us.
Does the procedure require the entire bag?
Yes, my lord. And you may not have 1 ounce for that pipe of yours.
It's a deal then. Oh, caught a memory.
Oi, hold on tight. It wasn't so bad. Always a pleasure.
If
Thanks
there is
for the
value,
ride.
It's mine.
I don't look up to anybody.
It will be dealt.
Strange.
Cursed day. A deal to remember, Marley.
Image.
An offer I can't refuse. Careful negotiations. Got a good head in my chest. Diamonds, rubies, emeralds.
I stand against the Tempest.
They all seek my riches. Nobody takes what's mine.
Is it there?
Is that?
Shakut! This will occupy them
I
for a
cast
bit.
for treasure. Will it yield coins? I'm not looking for common ground.
Maybe.
Come fishy fishy. If there is value, it's mine.
Well now.
It will be dealt with.
Shakut! This will occupy them for a bit.
I
Careful
know
negotiation. Face them. Will it yield coin?
Any cannons loose? This will occupy them for a bit.
Diamonds, rubies, emeralds.
Horrors, my hidden.
Got a good head in my chest.
Immense the right of inquiry.
An offer I can't refuse.
These rights concluded.
Foolproof.
Nothing was found.
Ready for a challenge. This is where the fun begins. A fine shot.
Oh, at least I'm here now. Nobody takes what's mine.
Reel them in, Quentin.
I drive a deadly long shot. Yourself then.
I like your style, Gael.
The cannon is mightier than the sword.
These are the matchsticks? An odd thing to be considered. And sanctified.
They burn with the smallest essence of Maiden's fire and are practically inextinguishable.
Ah, we could have used such a thing in those oversized tombs in Giza.
What?
We had our torches, my lord, until you decided to start a ruckus with the local fauna.
These spitting monsters. To think that they ride them around like mere horses. Here we are.
Indeed we are. My lord, are you ready?
Yes, of course. When have I ever not been?
Well, there was that one time at your 6th wedding.
Oh, please, let's not talk about that one, Sebastian. Yeah, I wanted to say...
Yes, my lord?
Never mind. Let's get on with it. Are you ready, Sebastian?
I am, my lord.
Dearest maiden, bringer of fire who has been judged in our name, hear me and light your beacon. You who have walked this path before, grant us the wisdom of your judgment. I, Pincus von Presswald, bring you Sebastian, who has come to finish the enlightened journey of his life. He asks you to relieve him of his burdens and lays his worldly soul before you. He is ready to be judged, as you have been judged before us. You shall now speak for yourself, Sebastian Hebhardt.
I, Sebastian Hebhardt, give myself to the judgment of the fire. May it test the conviction of my soul, and should I be found wanting, let it consume me.
Sebastian, is it... are you... Ah, I see. I have at times, if not always, failed to show proper appreciation for your sacrifices, Sebastian. You were without doubt the finest companion any man could ask for. Today I lay to rest no servant, but my dearest friend, whose memory would be any pirate's greatest treasure, and I count myself among the richest, for it is mine.
Thank you, my lord.
Sebastian? You're back. Did you change your mind?
No, my lord. It takes a while to burn a soul in its entirety.
Ah, I see. I just thought...
For what it is worth, my lord. I am glad I held out a little longer, but it is time now, my friend. May your soul always illuminate the dark.
Yours too, Sebastian. Oh.
He's gone, Quartermaster. Truly, this time.
I understand. I suppose we ought to leave this place, then. Good snout. I think we earned ourselves a few cups after that. Yes. I suppose I ought to visit that mirror again. I like the taste of it. Marley, I'm happy to inform you that you're starring in the latest chapter of my memoirs.
Is that so, Quartermaster?
I think I'm calling it A Day in a Pirate's Death.
I don't believe I have agreed to such a role.
Blinded by my overwhelming charm, the Marley could do naught but agree to my proposal. Great. Good talk, Marley. Now, I just have to get the right tobacco for this chapter. Ah, yes, I have the perfect one stored in one of the cannons. A ghostly pleasure.
Pincus? The mirror is ready for you.
I assumed it would be. Well, my reflecting friend, what do you think?
If you wish to, I can stabilize the mirror a bit longer so you can attend your hair.
Ah, I thank you, Marley. But for today, my personal vanity will rest, and I'll keep my thoughts with Sebastian. That said, if you ever feel the need for a distracting chat, I would not be disinclined. I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted, let me get it quickly.